Because I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah, I get it.
Are you? Why did you do that?
I get it. People use his page to go up there and do diabolical stuff when they can't garner the support in their own lives. They often do that, but I think he needs to hear this from you. The way it played in your mind, you know, the men don't think about stuff the way I got it when you was talking and kind of explaining what happened, because a lot didn't happen since that long time ago. Right. I got it. I instantly thought, like, would I want somebody to take one of my children medical conditions to another platform and then put it back on basically she being psychotic? Hell no, I wouldn't want. Yeah, I get exactly it. I get it.
And I'm like, whoa, wait, what? No. That's my baby. That's my baby. Even though he's taller than me now. That's my baby. That's my baby, Kappa. That's my baby. Them three, those are my babies. Those are my babies. Mine, Kappa.
But if you tell him and explain it the way you explained it to me and jogged my memory, what could happen is the next time somebody try to do that, it could elicit a strong response out of Jonty's platform, because Jonty is around a lot of Black women, a lot of children, a lot of everybody. So he needs to hear it from you, because nobody can explain and nobody should explain what happened and how you felt but you. You see what I'm saying? Because it needs to come from you, from your heart. And Middle Finger was right. He said, or they said, if you know, are you calm enough to have a conversation? Because I'll ask him to come over so y'all can have a conversation about what happened. And since it happened on the front end, it needs to also happen on the front end to show that Black men and Black women can work collectively to create a better atmosphere for our children.
Genty, but you right here. Nobody blocked you. Who blocked you, Genty?
Can you come up on that page, or did they block that? Because I think he was on that other page.
What other page? Mines. Go unblock
his main page. Okay.
His main page. What's the main page? What's the main page name? Mines, while y'all do that, I'm finna go get my Ativan and drink a sip of water. And I gotta text Zay. I gotta text him right quick. Mines, if y'all see that, can y'all look? Miss Mac, I know you in here.
King Genty, 1989 is his main.
Come on. Oh, there she go. I'm gonna step away right quick. I can hear you, Miss Mac and Genty. I mean, Miss Mac and
Apple.
Yeah, go take your break, cool. We'll hold it down till you come back.
Okay, it's unblocked.
It's unblocked, Genty.
What's going on, Miss Mac?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm hanging in there. Just literally just got a phone call about all of this, and I wasn't too sure about what all was happening. But sometimes I can be diplomatic, or I got to put my mama hat on and realize how somebody feels. So I didn't come in on no confrontational stuff, but I'm a mama. So I know that it goes bad. It goes south real fast when you're messing with a baby, or somebody's doing something that you don't like pertaining to your baby. I'm disappointed in Dentrell. I'm really disappointed in
Middle,
him.
what you mean? Who would have a different opinion when it's played back on the blogs? It was bad. What did I say that was bad? Because literally, I went through the whole thing.
You don't have to repeat yourself, cool. If they was here from the beginning, they'll understand. If they're a parent, they'll understand. It ain't about looking worse.
I'm not hungry. Somebody in the queue.
Yes.
A moment, I'm going to text my son. If the live drops, I will come right back. Okay, there he is. But wait, I got to text my son, okay?
Okay, go ahead.
I gotta text my
We
baby.
can wait. Yeah, we can wait.
Trying to talk to her baby.
What I find crazy is that while my number getting doxxed and people wishing for my unborn baby. And people wishing for my unborn baby.
Listen to what she got to say and be open-minded as a parent. As a parent, I want you to hear what she. As a parent, I want you to hear what she. As a parent, I want you to hear what she. Happened. I think I just, what I say, y'all, 23. Something happened. I went back. Something happened. I went back. Look at the DM.
Followed me after that. I'm confused. This happened 2 years ago. Why she ain't say nothing then?
Yeah, 2 years ago. Because sometimes you just be so damn mad you can't say nothing.
Genty, I need you to take your creator hat off right now, okay? I need you to put your parent shield or vest on right now, okay? Don't worry about how long it's been. I just need you to tap into your parental part of you, the love for your child part of you right now, and listen to her. Don't cut her off. Just listen to her for a second, and then you can have that discussion.
Okay. What you came in on was me literally hearing Leola. Wait a minute. Okay. I'm going to reiterate. Leola and I are not friends. We're not mutuals. She blocked me. I block her. Because we just don't see eye to eye. Different ideologies. Okay? So this is not about that. What I was discussing was what I felt, in my opinion, was hypocrisy. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm working and watching this and watching for my son. Was the hypocrisy. And that was saying it was karmic of what happened to Mr. Foreman because of what Leola allegedly did to your children, right? And so in that same breath, I'm like, yo, why wasn't I given that same type of grace? Why wasn't my baby given that grace, right? Now, I didn't say I blame you per se because I already dealt with Dantrell from that. But in the same aspect, if we're talking about karmic and stuff coming back on someone, then what kind of karma, hypothetically, should Dantrell get, or even you? That's what I was saying. I wasn't saying wishing nothing on your baby because I'm a mama of 3. I don't play about mine and you don't play about yours. And that's how it's supposed to be. But when I heard that thing karma, I'm like, well, why wasn't I given that same grace? Why wasn't Zay given that same grace? That's what I was going through. Because my baby's medical history was doxed. Now, you didn't know what Dantrell was going to say. I take myself accountable for that. You ain't know what he was going to say. But once he said it, there was no recourse. There was no recoil. There was no, yo, why did you say this? What was the point of bringing up her son and his medical history? My baby was 10, Genty, with a 64% chance to live. 64%. Literally, I was watching the life being sucked out of my son. Zay Genty had one of the most aggressive chemotherapies on the market. And it was literally sucking the life out of my baby. And I literally saw that in real time when I'm in his room on some downtime. So no, I didn't have the strength to battle with that. At that time, I am a very small creator. Nobody knew me. I didn't have the voice that I have now and the autonomy and the freedom to speak the way I do. So what was I going to do? I couldn't battle with you. I couldn't battle with Dan Trail. I didn't have the strength nor the mental capacity to do it. So I just chalked it up as, you know what? It is what it is. I got dragged through the mud over somebody trying to blanket me of being anti-Semitic and homophobic and transphobic. I literally got drugged for days behind that. But nobody said anything to that man. Man. I felt like they should know. Maybe that's why that could speak to why you reacted the way you did in that conversation. I thought that it would be, this is why you were stressed. Excuse me? So what you were hearing, right? And like I told Kappa, my baby going to have surgery next week. And I think that's why I decided to just vomit it all up. They had to take my baby growth plate, Genty. His growth plate. Not just his growth plates, Genty. They took half of my baby femur. He has a metal rod running from femur to a metal knee down to the leg. What saved my baby was that he hadn't went through puberty at that time. Every 3 months, Genty, we have to go back and forth to oncology to take blood, x-rays, because osteosarcoma likes to come back in the lungs and heart, lungs and brain. So, like I told Kappa, and I'm going to reiterate, I never blamed you. That's why, literally, I would still come in your space. You would come over here. I would ask you to, counsel me or tell me proper language to use. But when I heard that, everything just came back and hit. And I'm like, yo, why wasn't I afforded that same grace? Why wasn't Zay afforded that protection? That's what I said. That's what I mean. Because what? I'm gonna stop there because I feel I'm getting back up there. So I'm gonna sit here. I put myself on mute so I won't interrupt you.
You're 1,000% valid. Can you hear me? Yeah, you're 1,000% valid in feeling how you feel. Now I understand holistically what you're talking about, because when the live was sent to me, I just heard somebody say, "Hey, wasn't this your mutual? She in here bashing you while everybody else over there, Heartbreak a lot, bashing you too," and talking about the timing and stuff like that. So I came in on 10 in this live because I'm like, what the hell's going on? Why am I being talked about? You know what I'm saying? But now I see what you're talking about. Now I understand what you feel. And now I don't recall the live because, again, that was a long time ago. So I personally don't remember. But you saying it happened, then it happened. You said it happened. And I apologize for not saying nothing to him when it happened. Because 2 years ago, I was on my message. So whatever happened between people happened. I didn't correct nothing. You get what I'm saying? So it sounds pretty on brand with how I was running my space 2 years ago. So, you know what I'm saying? With that, I apologize. So I'm not gonna sit here and make it about me and shit like that. This is about you and your baby, and you ain't deserve that. Your son ain't deserve that, and I truly apologize. So from this moment forward, when I see some shit like that happen, I'll be more mindful. You know what I'm saying? I'll pay attention more, make sure nobody else kid getting spoke about. Now I see what you're talking about when you say that karma, because when I said that karma about Leola, you know what I'm saying, Kappa, no, I was speaking out of what that young lady did to my kids, what she did to my wife, what she did to my friends, the way she was doxing them. And that's why I reacted the way I did 2 years later. And now I see why you're reacting the way you are 2 years later. And that does make me a hypocrite to be mad at you. So I can't be mad at you for that. So I apologize.
Thank you, Genty. Thank you for listening. And I will apologize for even vomiting it all out and not processing. I can hold myself accountable too. And I absolutely, respect you, your work, and what you do. You were one of the first creators that I followed that gave me a little platform. And I respect that. And I receive that. So thank you. Thank you so much for apologizing. Thank you so much. I don't know what else to say, but thank you.
Nah, you're welcome. I mean, you've been rocking with me since I was on my bad boy shit in 2021 when I was on my, well, y'all know what 2021 was. That was an era. So you never left me high and dry back in the day. You know what I mean? You always been there for me. So I understand why you had me blocked, because I guess seeing me probably triggered you because of what happened with the baby on my live. You know what I mean? So I understand that. So yeah, I mean, that's all I could say is, you know what I'm saying, I'm sorry. I don't recall it happening because that was a while ago, and I hosted hundreds, and I mean hundreds of live
So
sessions.
you were live all the time, like.
So but you saying it happened, I apologize, and that's it. That's all I could do.
Much respect, much respect, much respect. And Genty, no, I will go ham about him because I have before. So much respect. Thank you, Kappa.
Baby, it ain't even no thank you. At the end of the day, it's your child is our future. So, and Jonty have kids, and that's our future. So at the end of the day, I'm glad y'all was able to talk and work this out. And truly, I know that man Jonty wouldn't purposefully overlook something that big as your child having cancer and somebody coming up there blurting that out, because he wasn't thinking about 50 million people jumping in your DMs asking about your kids. Some of them just being nosy. Some of them just want to gossip, have something to talk about, whatever, whatnot. Because those little tiny things that we do or don't do can have a massive effect on the back end for somebody else. So I'm glad y'all was able to do this and talk this out, because this is how men and women, this is how Black people should communicate. And I appreciate Jonty for taking accountability for what happened on his platform. But I appreciate you for going live and explaining, hey, as a mama, this is what happened. And it ain't about no karma. It's about what happened and how it made my energy off from my child. So this is how Black people solve our shit. We can talk. Ain't no screaming, yelling, nothing. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I love you. I love your boy. Please keep the updates coming. I'm gonna have him in my thoughts. Somebody asked for your Cash App in the messages. They want your Cash App. I think they want to bless you, like maybe gas or maybe get food while the baby going through surgery. Let them bless you, babe. Let the Lord use you. Let them bless you.
Barb.
Anyway, I'm gonna get on down, but I appreciate y'all too. And Miss Matt, I'll be seeing you around. Okay, y'all take care and kiss that baby for me.
I will.
Okay?
Thank you, Kappa.
You're welcome. Bye, baby.
Thank you, Genty, because you know how some creators they just raw, they be ready when trying to talk crazy to people when you trying to tell them what's because usually somebody get an attitude and try to cuss me out, and Then I have to, you know.
No, it was is my wife. She's here with me, and she was telling me, "Hey, check your ego at the door and listen to what she's saying." You know what I'm saying? Because I'm already on 20 because of the obvious, because of what's going on with you know
Yeah.
who doxing me and my kids right now as we speak. So I'm already on 30. I'm already on 30. So anytime I hear my name being spoken about, I'm ready to just like, rawr, you know what I'm saying? Like cool ass black woman would tell you, like whenever somebody talking about me, I don't know what's going on. I'm just ready to just be on attack mode. You know what I'm saying? But my wife, she right here. She was like, hey, she was a supporter of yours for years. Give her that grace and hear what she got to say. Same with Kappa. She said the same thing on the back end. Give her that grace, hear what she got to say. And now when I heard what you said, it's on par with what happened 2 years ago because I was hosting a lot of lives and a lot of stuff happened. And I don't remember most of it. I don't remember most of it.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? If cool ass black woman said it happened, it happened. I apologize for calling you a liar. You know what I'm saying? I apologize for all that. I truly don't remember that live happening.
I know you wouldn't have.
You know what I'm saying? I really didn't.
Tell Kim I said thank you. I follow Kim. Tell her I said thank you and have a happy pregnancy. Eat everything, girl.
And listen, I'm not and you already know I'm an atheist and I don't do that prayer stuff. I don't do that gossip. You already know. No. I'm about to explain. I'm about to explain it to you. I'm about to land my plane. You already know I'm not like that. But if you could just like send your prayers to my wife and her baby in the pregnancy, because that young lady, Heartbreaker, is wishing for the baby to be a stillborn. So if y'all like, I don't want, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just.
Are you spiritual?
Sometimes.
Do you speak to the ancestors?
Sometimes.
That's what you and Kim need to do. Give alms to the ancestors. The ancestors, right? The Dagaro tribe, Maladoma Somace, in his book, The Healing Wisdom of Africa, says that you need to go to the ancestors.
Oh, here she is right here. Hey, Heartbreaker, how are you?
No, not in here. Not in here. No, we're not doing this. We just talk about my baby.
You're right. I apologize.
So this is what you need to do. Make alms to the ancestors. Maladama Somay. No. No, I didn't say that. Who told HB I wanted her? It is believed that babies are with the ones that have already crossed over. They are already in communion with one another. You and Kim make alms with your ancestors for a safe passage from that realm to this realm. Okay? Safe passage from the ancestral realm to the earthly realm. They'll take care. Because babies are our elders, that everything is cyclic. Universe remembers what we send out comes back. And it's the same thing with life. There's no need for you to be afraid. The ancestors got you. Millions of millions. Take that. Ashe, Asheo. And that's it. Happy. Keep him happy. Baby back happy.
Absolutely. All right. I don't want to mess up the vibe in your live. I don't want to get dark in your space because I respect you. You know what I'm saying? I'll deal with my issues another time. I'm going to get off of here and I'm going to continue to celebrate my wife's birthday.
Happy birthday, Kim.
Thank you, Mama.
All right, love.
Thank you.
Genty, have a good one. Now you need to go take a break.
No, I'm at work. I got my closed caption on. They're in a meeting. It is called The Healing Wisdom of Africa by Maladama Somay. Take a picture. It's called The Healing Wisdom of Africa. Okay. That's the book. And I keep it here. It's part of my biblical canon, if you will. Why I got 145 if y'all in here. I need y'all to hear me. We got work to do. Florida, New York, you got special elections coming up. Louisiana, you do too. Primaries are coming up in November for some of you. Go to City Hall right now on Google. Find out who's running for your local elections. City, county commissioners, city managers. Do it now. Also, if you are in the state of Florida, if you are in the state of Louisiana, as well as New York, go vet the people that are running. Get your folks out, please. We can take the Senate as well as the House. Please, if you need any information, hit me on the back end. This is what I do for a living. That's why I didn't get off my meeting call, because literally, please, if you are in any of those states, go to City Hall and make sure you vet these people. If you need a step-by-step way of doing it, I will do it here. I do it all the time. Please, it's inevitable. Black women, 92%, we're at rest. But make sure you go vote. Make sure you push out that we gotta go vote, and then we go back and rest. Black men, 78%. I need those numbers up. We gotta get at least 90% of y'all. Please. Also, city and local elections are coming up. Okay? Listen. On less than 1% of folks vote in local elections, but those are the ones that directly, right, affect you. So car insurance is going up, housing insurance is going up. Your Duke power bills are up. That's where I live. Your energy bills are up. Gas bills are up. That is directly influenced by these departments in your state. Okay? Make sure you vet the people. Make sure they're not, lobbyists. We don't use that word lobbyist anymore. It's called a consultant. Make sure they are not in anyone's pocket. And you can literally see that by ChatGPT and or Google. Okay? Justice said, if you're in Florida, reach out to Florida Rising. They are pushing BIPOC agendas. Listen. We need more than 1% to vote. What has been keeping us afloat is judicial appointments that Biden as well as President Obama put in. We need that on the local level as well. Make sure you vote your DAs and your local judges. Those are people that directly affect your life. People that are in red states. Listen. I need you to vet first before putting anybody in a seat, Democrat, Republican, and or independent. Make sure they are not in the pockets of lobbyists and consultants. Make sure you go to town hall meetings, ask them what they're going to do about X, Y, and Z. Tell them they cannot come speak at your college campuses nor churches until make a contract. If you want to know how to do it, hit me up. Don't allow them to come in and take from you without giving something back. Also, let them know if you do not follow what you said you're going to do for us, we will primary you. I don't care if you're an incumbent. I don't care if you've been in that seat for 100 years, 20 years, or 5. Primary them out. Make sure you tell them we will get you out of here. You feel me? You hear me? You have to do it on the local. 20 said, look at what policies they have signed off on via the legislative record. You can literally see how they have voted in the past. Primary them, y'all.
Yeah, remember we did that last week. You went in and
We did.
picked a couple states and see what their voting record was.
So please do that. Please do that. Thank you. That's all I'm going to say. If anybody got something they want to plug in the chat in your state, please plug it in. Because in Tennessee, it's to the point where I'm actually thinking about running for Senate. Okay, let me know, Arthur. That's what I do for a living. Hit me up on the back end if you decide to. Okay? All right, do that. Anybody that is thinking, we need more young people in city council as well as county commissioners. We need y'all on these boards. We need folks of our age. I'm 43. We need you. We need y'all. We need to get the old guard out and bring new folk in. Isaiah for Congress in Houston, Texas. No more. We can still work and rest. Work in our rest. And that's how we're going to do it. Anybody else got something to say? Because then I'm going back to my regular schedule.
No, ma'am.
Anybody in the comments, 20?
Pardon my noisy TV. However, anyone can bring legislation forward. You can bring legislation forward that you